So when I actually seen that first order come in, I'm going to sound like a little girl. I actually screamed, genuinely. Like it was like a, got me order. So excited. But then that feeling just never went. It's great because it's people believing in you, isn't it?
Sage members like Laura keep that first order feeling with our helpful business tools and advice from real experts. Sage, helping business flow.
Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to Dynamo 2022. My name is Susan Bell, and I'm delighted to be your host for the day. This is the 9th annual conference, and as always, the Dynamo team have created yet another packed agenda, bringing together your ideas and showcasing the thriving and vibrant digital and tech community in our region. Before getting into the topics, there are some vital acknowledgements that I must share. First of all, to all of you, thank you and welcome from across the region, and for those outside of the Northeast. It's fabulous to have you with us today, and I know you'll enjoy the engaging sessions covering current topics and challenges that are faced by our tech industry. We couldn't do this without you, as well as some notable partners. So a huge thank you to our headline sponsor, Sage, for once again supporting the conference. And additionally, thanks to our event partners and supporters, Blue Sky, Gateshead Council, MediaWorks, Nomad Digital, Tombola, Sunderland City Council, and the UK Tech Cluster Group. Dynamo is part funded by the North of Tyne Combined Authority and the European Regional Development Fund via the Innovation Super Network. I've been privileged to witness some of the activities and value that this funding has enabled, and the team continues to build on and deliver collaborative approaches, bringing together our greatest regional assets, which are you, the talent, and the innovative and diverse businesses within which you work, world-leading academic institutes, and of course, our rich culture and friendly banter. So as far as tech today, I'm sure that after the last couple of years, you're all familiar with this hop-in platform. We've got 4 main areas: the stage where we are right now, and we'll return here later today for the Moving Beyond Compliance panel. There's the reception area where you will have joined initially, and you'll find all of the general event information and view the schedule for the day. There's the session areas, which, as their name suggests, are where the breakouts and the panel discussions will be hosted. And then finally, the people area, where you can enjoy connecting with each other via speed networking at 11 for about 15 minutes and about midday today for about half an hour. So just like the physical event that we'll have tomorrow, the hop-in experience is going to be self-directed, but you'll find wayfinding tools and signs to help you easily navigate. And remember, if in doubt, all the sessions for the day can be found and located in the reception area. As a note, all sessions, talks and panels are being recorded and will be available after the conference. And if you've got any difficulties with functionality, we do recommend using Chrome or Firefox if you're on a Windows PC, and if you're on a Mac, use Chrome, Firefox, or even Safari. So today, it's all about sharing the great work that's happening in the region and offering solutions. It's about connecting and building relationships across our tech and digital sector. And to enable this further, you can message throughout the day on the event chat tab to the left of the screen, and you can also send direct messages or chat within your session rooms. We've also got the hashtag Dynamo 2022 and the @Dynamo Northeast account tag. One of the things I recently read was that our region and sector are the best kept secret. And whilst I absolutely acknowledge this, I think it's a massive missed opportunity. So let's generate some noise today. Let's share our thoughts and let's amplify the great work that's happening right across the region. But before you start tweeting, I'd like to welcome to the stage Mike Goodwin, VP Product Data Strategy from our headline sponsors, Sage.
Thanks, Susan. It's really excellent to be for Sage to be sponsoring Dynamo again through sponsorship, but also we've got people on the speaker lineup, I think, and I imagine we've got quite a few delegates sitting in the room as well. I was speaking with Chris Latimer yesterday, who probably some of you know Chris, about trying to remember how long Sage had been involved with Dynamo, and he said we were a founder member, so there you are. We've been involved for at least 9 years, from what Susan said, and I expect it's going to continue for quite a while to come. Obviously, we've had a few changes in who represents us at Dynamo over that time, but it's always been really easy to support within the company, because it stands to reason that a vibrant tech sector where we've got our global HQ can only be a good thing for us. So our story as a global tech company formed in a pub in Newcastle is probably quite well known, but it's genuinely a source of pride for us that we remembered our Northeast roots as we've grown. So although we've got offices now all over the world and in the Shard and in Silicon Valley, our HQ, our global HQ, remains at Cobalt, and our commitment to the region is staying strong, remains very, very strong. So, for example, over the last year, we've announced partnerships with Newcastle United Foundation and the Institute of Engineering and Technology to provide STEM training and learning opportunities to about 90,000 young people in the Northeast, hopefully inspiring the next generation of colleagues in our engineering and tech teams, and probably in some of your teams too. And on top of that, we announced earlier this year that we're the name sponsor for the new conference centre, which has been built on the quayside next to the Sage Gateshead. And I hope that some of the businesses that are here today will benefit from that when it comes, when it opens, in a while. But maybe most importantly, from the point of view of Dynamo, I mean, Newcastle's it remains one of our biggest engineering and tech hubs at Sage. And it's a real centre of gravity for what we do in the business. So as you'd expect, we build some of our flagship products for the UK market here. But also our Cobalt office is right at the heart of some of the more strategic global tech and innovation initiatives that we have in the company as well. We have a Sage Technical Fellowship program, which is it's a program that's supposed to recognise some of the thought leaders, the engineering thought leaders that we have within the business. And a quarter of the members of that program are based in Newcastle. And the program itself actually was set up by Klaus-Michael Vogelberg, who is our chief architect, and he also is based in Newcastle. And I was thinking about this yesterday. I did a quick count of the patent applications that we have going on. And I think it's right to say that we're the most prolific location currently for new patent applications in the company. So clearly, for us, being in the Northeast is working for us. Looking forward, I mean, we published a major report a couple of weeks ago. It's called Digital Britain: How Small Businesses Are Turning the Tide on Tech, and it's quite wide ranging, really. It's got a lot of deep and powerful analysis about opportunities and challenges around digitalization and tech in the UK economy. If you haven't seen it, actually, it's really well worth having a read. I think Katie Powell, my colleague, will be talking about it tomorrow in her session here. So the only thing really that I wanted to draw on from that is one single point about how data is a major source of untapped potential for UK businesses. I mean, and Susan mentioned about best kept secrets and untapped potential. This is another example of potential that we need to unlock. And data, machine learning, AI, and the data engineering and machine learning operations, MLOps specialisms that support that, they're a massive focus of investment and innovation for us, and like they are for many companies. I'm sure many companies here. It's already transforming the propositions we offer to our customers, and also how we drive and steer and think about our own business internally. And just as another aside, our Chief Data Officer, Adam Parker, it's a crucial role for us as we move forward. It also is based in our Cobalt office. We have at least, it's more than 70 data science, MLOps, data engineering specialists around the company globally, just purely focused on the product or the customer facing side of AI and ML for us. I mean, that's let alone all of the work that we do on our kind of managing and understanding our own data. And we're expecting to double that over the course of the next year. So naturally, since Newcastle's an important tech hub for us, we would expect a big part of that expansion around data and data science to happen in Newcastle. But what we're seeing so far is that in order to make that happen, we really need to invest in skills development, especially at graduate and postgraduate level in the region, to support the kind of community that we're aiming to build here. Now, we're already doing things on that. So we partner with NICD, the National Innovation Centre for Data, and Newcastle University, where we bring together their students and the expertise and their staff together with our own experts to use data to solve real world problems for our customers and also for Sage. And to help sort of show the graduates, or show the undergraduates, that there are career paths in the Northeast that will kind of retain their expertise and skills here. And we're looking to expand that initiative over the coming months and over the coming years to make sure that all these, I mean, really critical skills, I mean, absolutely critical for the you know, our future plans and for the digitalization journey generally for the economy, are fully represented as part of the a thriving, vibrant tech sector here in the Northeast. I'm really excited to see how that initiative plays out in terms of the wider collaboration we have with Dynamo and with other organisations. And that's kind of back to the message at the start about why we love to be involved with Dynamo. So I'll stop there. The only thing left for me to say is, echoing what Susan said, welcome to Dynamo 22. The lineup of topics and the speakers look excellent as always. So I hope you make some good connections. Hope you learn from some of the expertise that's here, and lastly, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Mike. So you heard it here first. The Northeast is the centre of gravity and an important tech hub, certainly for Sage and so many other companies that have joined the region recently and have been here as Indigenous companies for, gosh, the last few decades. Our call for papers has been phenomenal. There's been a huge response to it, almost double that of previous years. So what I'd like to say is that there are 18 breakout sessions covering themes which Mike has touched on, which I know are issues for so many companies across the region. So that includes skills, it includes digital transformation, data, as we've heard, is absolutely something that must be at the forefront of our minds. Health and social care tech, cyber and sustainability, and so much more. As a reminder, these will be recorded sessions, and therefore, if you haven't mastered the art of being in two places at once, you can access the recordings after the conference. So we're going to be starting very shortly with our first breakout sessions at about 9:25, and then at 10:15, 11:15, and the afternoon sessions will be at 12:30. We're going to be meeting back here on this main stage at 1:20 for the Moving Beyond Compliance panel, which is led by the fabulous and recently award-winning Faria Usman, who's EDI manager at Dynamo. Faria will present the results from the latest Thinking Northeast survey, followed by a panel discussion. So that's something not to be missed. Remember, you can view the list of sessions in the reception area. So let's move to our first breakout sessions. So coming up, we've got sustainability of the tech sector. We've got digital stories from the voluntary sector, leveling up, which is the connectedness of the North of Tyne region. I think this session is going to be via Zoom. So have a look at the event chat to access the link for that one. And finally, the innovation in cybersecurity. Why is it important? Certainly something that should be at the forefront of your minds. So if you head back to the session tab on the left-hand side, you'll find all the virtual rooms to enter for your chosen breakout. Thanks again for joining us today. I hope you enjoy the day, and we'll see you back here at 1:20. Thank you.